everyone, my name is David. I'm from Finish Line Factory, and I'm here at the Palm Beach Concours. This is a concours. Well, if you're not familiar with what a concours event is, it's like a car show, but it's judged, and it's judged based on originality, how clean the car is, perhaps how original the car may be. In some cases, a car that is a little beat up but all original actually might be worth possibly a little more than, or judged a little bit better than a car that's been restored or modified. So, actually coming up on the exotic section, and there's a Ferrari Enzo, so let's take a look at that. So, I'd say this is the car that Ferrari started taking their hypercars, like the F40 and F50, and started giving them more of an actual interior. The F40 and 50's interior is more like a pure race car. Can't really see it because of the window. I guess it's kind of, you just get reflections of the palm trees, But man, I wish I could see the interior. They added a lot more leather, a lot more carbon fiber. It still looks kind of utilitarian. You can see the exposed rivets and bolts there, but they've really prettied up the interior. They're starting with the Enzo, and then you look at the LaFerrari, and that's just pure road car on the inside. So, hey, there you go. I love that V shape there. It kind of makes it look like a little bit of a Formula One car, and the side intakes are kind of reminiscent of the front nose cone, the wing. On the front wing on a Formula One car. So it's about as close as you can get. Got a Ferrari F12 TDF. Look at that. Got a 488 512 TR. Oh, this is nice. Huh. This is extremely rare. I didn't know this is a 512M. Okay, I didn't think you could get these in convertible. Okay. Oh, look at that. Gated manual. The way it should be. The gate looks like a 6-speed. No, 5-speed. Oh. Interesting. It's a 5-speed dog-led gearbox. Let me see if I can zoom in on the shift knob. There you go. The thing about those dog-led gearboxes, you got to be careful not to accidentally start in reverse. The wheels are unique too. I don't think I've seen those before. Looks like this is a 308. There we go. I guess we must be in the Ferrari section because all I see are Ferraris. I think that's Daytona? No, hold on. What is this? I don't know. If you know what this is, mention it in the comments. I'm not 100% sure what this is. I think it's like a Daytona or something. Oh, and now let's get there's another one here. It's a Dino 246, V6 powered. Oh, another one. A third one. Jeez. There we go. Oh, look at this. Aston Martin DB5. Look at that. 6-cylinder engine. That's a big 6. Big inline. There's 3 carburetors right there. 1, 2, 3. Real nice. Good stuff. On the side here, let's look at the interior. Oh, that's perfect. Every car here is just perfect. Look at this thing. Oh, that's your radio. That's your speaker right there. Radio is just above it. Controls. Man. Older cars just kind of have this elegance that newer cars just don't have. New cars have all the sharp angles and technology and stuff, but being able to do what you can with your hands, that's what's awesome. That's what makes I think it makes older cars' interiors kind of a little more, I guess, unique. This is a 275 GTB, by the way. Ferrari 275 GTB from '66. I think being limited in what you can make, we get Oh, hey, what do you know? Look at that. I think being limited in what you can make with your hands kind of enhances creativity, because it forces you to, you know, have to work with what you can get, as opposed to, you know, modern technology where you have plastic mold injection and 3D printing and all that. You can literally just create whatever shape you want. So I think that's an interesting take on it. But man, this thing is beautiful.
Hey, lovely picture. You should be in this.
Oh, no way. Look at this. Look at this. This is a Ferrari F60 America. Holy. 1 of 10. I've only seen one of these. It was Craig Zinn's. He brought it out to Supercar Saturday and it was black. So this car is 1 of 10. So, I believe the F60 America. I believe the F60 America is basically like a, starts life as like a, I'm gonna say a 599. Kind of looks like a 599, but then they change it and mold it to something completely new. So I believe it's still got the V12, but the rear flying buttresses have been replaced with this spider roof. So it's got these 2 carbon fiber hoops here that support the car. There's a small trunk in the back, and the entire roof is carbon fiber. And I believe this entire section is removable, and it leaves just the roll hoops there. So these are worth about 2.3 million last I checked. Look at that. Carbon ceramic disc brakes, Brembo, giant Brembo calipers. Look at that. So this was created to celebrate the 60 years of Ferrari in America. So from 1954 to 2014. And over here, just real quick, another Enzo, a Ferrari F40. Look at that. And a silver LaFerrari. So this is a Porsche 962. This particular one, the number 14 car, has won the 24 Hours of Daytona 3 times, driven by Derek Bell, who's actually right over there on the stage. And let's take a quick look at this. So this competed in IMSA GTP, just absolutely dominated. And it actually competed in the Classic 24. It wasn't a full 24-hour race, but just a 4.5-hour sort of vintage race, just to showcase the cars, get them out on the track, having fun. Good stuff. So Derek Bell actually just won the Classic 24 with this car. Goes to show that even 30 years later, this car can still compete and run hard. Look at this thing. Super low to the ground. You have the tow hook right there. You can limit the speed. Jeez. It'd be real nice if they could start it up. Take a listen to the engine that's back here, all covered up in the clamshell. Shame Stewart isn't here. He's still asleep. I called him like 4 times. The guy hasn't woken up. I'm sure he'd have all kinds of cool stuff to tell us about this car, the Lovenbräu, but unfortunately he's asleep, so I have to wait for him to wake up and get over here. So let's continue walking down the road and see what's here. So this is the newer Aston Martin DBS. I believe they are V12 powered, twin turbo V12s. Man, just look at this thing. Beautiful interior, beautiful exterior. Oh, this is a DBS Superleggera, that's correct. Look at that. Yeah, beautiful. Over here we have another Aston Martin. I guess this must be the Aston Martin lineup. And we're coming up on a Corvette. Oh, check this out. So this is a C1, but it's got a newer, looks like the LS1 swapped in. So, bit of a resto mod. So you have got the classic styling, but you have modern power, performance, and reliability. So there you go. There's the resto mod.
my sender.
What else? Oh, this is another one. Oh, this one has an LS3. So this was basically the same idea as that car, but I think this is a newer chassis, slightly. I think this is a C2 Corvette, convertible, and it's got the 430 horsepower LS3. What else is going on? Oh, we got a gold Aventador SVJ and an SVJ 63. So this is one of 63. 63 marks 1963. I believe the first year of Lamborghini. The year Lamborghini was founded. Look at this. So this is actually the second 63 that I've seen. I saw one earlier at Exotic San Las Olas, and now there's two here. So take a look at that. Beautiful car. This thing right here. Alfa Romeo Giulietta Super Veloce. Look at this thing. Roll cage in the back with this roll bar. Oh, and then you know it's got door bars. It's got basically a full cage, I say. Yeah, it's got a full cage. Wow, look at the interior. Got some gauges right there. There we go. You got water temperature, oil temperature, and oil pressure. The radio, wooden steering wheel. Look at this. It's like Willon's racing belts. Oh wait, 2014 spec. Okay, this actually may have been recently driven. That's awesome. Good to see that these cars are still being driven and enjoyed, and you know, not just sitting in someone's garage. It's got the four-leaf clover. Look at this. Oh, this was recently raced at the HSR Class C 24-hour at Daytona. So that's the historic sports car racing, I think. Man, it's extremely rare to see these. It's got the Italian flag stripe running all the way down. Beautiful car. Incredible to see one of these out here. Jeez, there are just so many beautiful, amazing cars here. Look at this. Pantera. There's a Pantera GTS. These are a few cars that I've never seen personally. TVR. I don't even know what TVR this is. There's an info card here. Let's take a look at that. So this is a... Hold on, let me flip the camera around. This is a 1988 TVR 420 SEAC. Man, what a name. So, oh, that's interesting. So, TVR Engineering Limited was founded in Blackpool, England by Trevor Wilkinson, TVR. That makes a lot of sense. I had absolutely no idea where TVR got its name. So, well, there you go. So, man, look at this thing. This is beautiful. Perfect interior. Let's take a look at the steering wheel. It almost looks aftermarket, but it might be the original steering wheel for all I know. Look at that. TVR badge in the center. Leather. I love the sunglasses, the sunglass case there. It really completes the that British, you know, driving around the beach or something, sports car look. You know, taking a trip through the countryside. So there's actually an entire section of the show that I actually skipped, that I walked past, and well, okay, I didn't really walk past it. I made a right turn instead of a left turn, and so there's a whole little section that I didn't quite see, where there's a Lancia, there's a Porsche RSR, and a lot of other cool stuff. So I'm hopping over that way right now. All right. So let's check out a few more things. Right here, we've got 190 SL Roadster. Look at that. Jeez. This is different. I don't remember seeing one like this. This must be... Oh, this is a 190 SLR. Okay. This is a bit different. So it's got a fire extinguisher here, manual transmission. It's pretty unique, pretty different. All these little studs here. This is for attaching a tonneau cover. So when it's out, it's raining or something, you can just put that on, leave the car, and not worry about the interior getting wet. You won't be able to drive the car, but I guess the interior won't be wet when you get back. So there you go. So we got another classic Mercedes Roadster. I think it's another SL. Oh gosh, another one. 280 SL. Oh, look at this. Lancia Delta Integrale. Look at this. So this one's brought up by Speed Art Motorsports. Oh, they also brought out a black E30 M3. Black on black. Look at that. Look at that. That's the S14. No, not S14 like the Nissan S14. That's the engine designation. That's the S14 engine. You know, but think about 200 horsepower, very rev-happy four-cylinder. Look at this, independent throttle bodies, factory. You know, look at that. What else we got? We got here a 599. This is a bit weird. Because it's a 599, but I've never seen one with like a black roof. Maybe it's wrapped. Let me see here. What is this thing? So this is a 599 GTO. Okay, so it's possible. Is this wrapped? No, this is painted. This is like that. So it's a 599 GTO with a Rosso Corsa body, and the roof and other bits are painted like this gray, like a dark gray color. It's unique. It's different. The Ferrari badging is also black. This must have a lot of like really custom options that the owner selected when it was purchased brand new. Got a classic Aston Martin. Is this a? I think this is a DB4. Look at this. That's a DB4. It's a race car, right-hand drive. There's the electrical cutoff switch. I'm not 100% sure, but I think this is like a DB4 or something. Or some like GT race car. Oh, well there you go. I was right. Aston Martin, 1959 DB4 GT. And it's got some racing pedigree as well. So, there you go. They came second to Ferrari, which is expected. Ferrari was a dominating name in the motorsports world. Check it out, 911 RSR. So, a few months ago I recorded this car, revving it all the way to red line several times over at Supercar Rooms at a really big classic event. I think it might have been a Porsche specific event or just general, just supercars in general. But man, look at this thing. It's got the fuel tank in the front, fuel cell. It's got a full roll cage, you know, wide body kit, just riveted on. This thing was just, oh no, they're actually screwed in body panels. There's the ECU back there, the Motronic system. Beautiful car. So I think these are million, maybe 2 million plus. Like these are crazy, incredible cars. Look at the big whale tail spoiler in the back. Look at that. All right, so we're coming close to the end of the show. So just a quick finish it off. We have this beautiful orange McLaren Senna, and this is probably a new one. I don't think I've seen this specific one. Looks like it's colored in, is it Papaya Spark or McLaren Orange? I can't tell. I'm going to call it, I think this is McLaren Orange. Then right here, you have this one. I believe this one is actually owned by the owner of one of the McLaren dealerships. I can't remember which one. I think it's Palm Beach, perhaps, McLaren Palm Beach. But look at this thing. So this center here is a McLaren Orange. There's some silver and black pieces. It's almost like a real racing livery. It's really unique. Coming down here, we got the SCG-003 from Jim Glickenhaus. And this is actually the 24 hours of, this one, I know this car raced in the 24 hours of the Nürburgring. It may have actually won as well. Let me see. Saw this car in Exotics and saw this as well too. Beautiful. Look at this, race car. And last but not least, very last car here in the show, we have a Lamborghini Super Trofeo. Look at this thing. Gallardo Super Trofeo. So this isn't like kind of a race car. This is an actual race car. Look at this thing. Full roll cage, the works. Rev it. Alright guys, so the event's over, the event's winding down, but in just a moment, start up and move the 962 race car. So we're going to stick around for that. I definitely want to catch some of that. It's going to be a very, very loud experience, so I'll definitely be back there to catch the cold start. Alright guys, this incredible event has just ended. I'm heading back to my house. Gonna have a nice lunch first, of course, and then possibly, you know, I think I might continue working on the Miata tonight. So yeah, so thank you for watching. Be sure to check out finishlinefactory.com. We got all kinds of cool stuff, fittings, hoses, anything that's E85 compatible, can be used on your fuel systems, oil systems, all kinds of cool stuff. So catch you later. See ya. Bye.